On December 9, 1920, Charles F. Anderson bought the Edinburgh store, dubbed it the Muroc Mercantile, and secured the appointment as postmaster. He operated the enterprise until 1953. On December 10, 1947, Air Force Doctor Major John P. Stapp became the first human test subject on the rocket deceleration track. This 2,000-foot facility was located at North Base and was constructed to study the effects of abrupt deceleration upon the human body and to aid in the research of restraining systems for modern aircraft. On December 10, 1963, Colonel Chuck Yeager was injured after ejecting from an NF-104A. The aircraft was an F-104 modified with an auxiliary rocket motor and a set of reaction controls, enabling it to be flown at extremely high altitudes. After reaching an altitude of 101,595 feet, the aircraft departed control and went into a flat spin. Colonel Yeager ejected at 8,500 feet above ground level and suffered burns when the rocket ejection seat impacted his helmet. This was the first successful ejection ever made with a full pressure suit. A decade earlier, on December 12, 1953, Major Chuck Yeager flew the Bell X-1A research aircraft at Mach 2.44 at an altitude of approximately 76,000 feet. It was on this flight that Yeager first encountered inertia coupling, then called high-speed instability. As shortly after reaching top speed, the aircraft tumbled violently out of control and plummeted downward for more than 50,000 feet. Yeager was able to recover to level flight and bring the plane in for a safe dead-stick landing on Rogers Dry Lake. On December 13, 1952, President-elect Dwight Eisenhower arrived for a midnight stopover on his flight returning from a visit to the war front in Korea. General Eisenhower was briefed on current projects and given a tour of the flight line facilities. On December 17, 1910, the U.S. Post Office established a fourth-class post office at a general store on the Coram Brothers farm. Because a postal facility already existed in Coram, California, the department rejected the name of Coram and instead accepted Muroc, which is Coram spelled backwards. With the newly coined name of Muroc being given to the post office and the local settlement, the dry lake bed soon began to be called Muroc Dry Lake. And on December 23, 1986, with Dick Rutan at the controls and Gina Yeager serving as co-pilot, 9 days, 3 minutes, and 44 seconds after taking off from Edwards, the experimental Voyager aircraft touched down on Rogers Dry Lake after completing the first ever non-stop, unrefueled flight around the world. This has been Dateline Edwards. If you have questions or comments, we'd like to hear from you. Please send us an email at channel.6@edwards.af.mil.